Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. What I don't enjoy is that feeling of distance. Most cities have been designed to be what is called a 20-minute town. The things that we need most should only be located about 20 minutes away. But even that can feel too long. Unless when you're waking up in the morning and you're giving yourself 20 more minutes of, rest. In the blink of an eye, it's over just like that. I'm seriously challenged by the workday performance versus a good night's sleep. Both require a full 8 hours, but the sleeping period feels more like 20 minutes. Being someone who totally lives in the moment of now, anything associated with my past is distant from where I stand. I don't deny that I've lived through several storms and victories, but my heart is more open to explore what hasn't been discovered. What we do today didn't seem important enough in my younger years. It was more about running around than being centered, with less distance and reasons to love all that is present. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. I am the silent wolf. I study life. I listen to it. I participate. And we create conversations that get us deeper into the plan, the purpose, and the process, as well as the progress of what the hell is going on here. This is The Daily Mess. One of the most difficult walks I've placed myself on is staying true to my email and texting discipline. I cannot read and or respond to either of them until I'm fully finished inside this recording studio. Every expectation wasn't being met at the desired time. Now you got to pull that lens back. I took note of how many digital notes I was receiving and sending out. My communications connection had to be given its own department, to which I can't walk into until the podcast day is 100% complete. I call that time management, and it's not a lost art. It's a choice that requires the heart to respect time management. That means making room for the other sides of our chapters burning at both ends. I totally get into multitasking, but it can't get in the way of the bigger things that are moving into your picture. We can't do everything all at once. They say, don't text and drive. It could lead to a crash. The same is true about your workday and your workload. We're spending so much time engaging our minds, our bodies, and our souls into something that is just so worthless. Text messages and emails. Getting control of what you're doing on your smartphone. It has not been an easy task because we are all addicted to this little box. And I became more addicted to it during the COVID-19 lockdown because it was my only source of information of getting what I thought I needed at that time. And because I am a daily writer, one day I'll go back and I will study that 1.5 year period where we were locked down and see what I went through mentally and how it's prepared me for this moment of what is today. But to get control of your email habits, jumping onto CNN or going to some sort of entertainment website, you've got to be able to say to yourself, no, get the job done, then we can play. And if that doesn't sound like my father, he was like, look, guys, kids, look, I understand. I want to play too, but we've got to do things around the house first. Let's do our chores, get the chickens fed, get the rabbits taken care of. Let's pound some nails so we can build the house, and then let's go play. That's what it's like when you return to your father's shoes. It is a discipline that you're going to have to respect, and you're going to go through some very tough times and struggles. But once you make it to the other side, your ability to answer emails and text messages will have its own place, its own department, like I said. And then when you go there, then you're not thinking about anything else but taking care of that side of the business world. I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.